Welcome to the Soulless Vets podcast. I am your host, Austin the Soulless Johnson, and with me, as always, is your other host, Jason Slick Willie Red Tolbert.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jason.
Oh, thanks, Austin. Welcome.
Well, today is hopefully it's a fun one for everyone. We're talking about ourselves again,
It's like always.
just like always, but today we're talking about our hobbies before and after the military. Just kind of how what we did before, and kind of how it changed a little bit after the military, and maybe I don't know, talking shit on each other's hobbies. I don't fucking know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But before we get into that, we are sponsored by a company called Doobie Energy. And if you really want some energy, focus, concentration, and quicker reaction time for your games when you play video games, this is the company for you. It's an energy drink company that was created for gamers. Um, and it's to help you, like I said, have a little bit more energy, get that super sharp focus.
Hell yeah.
Helps you concentrate a little bit more.
Get them extra kills.
And with all that extra energy, have you quicker reaction times.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it has about 150 milligrams of green coffee fruit extract as your caffeine. It doesn't use sugar, maltodextrin, artificial colors or dyes or fillers, or any of that bullshit. Um, it has some good vitamins in it, like B3s, B6, B12s, even vitamin C.
Damn.
So, from my experiences, I never had any crash or jitters. Did you have any of that type of shit?
Nope.
No.
Hell no.
So, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a pre-workout can. It's in powder form. You just take some water in a shaker cup. It's not a pre-workout, so don't use it as. I mean, you could use it as pre-workout, but it's mainly an energy drink, like a fucking Rip It or a fucking Monster. You know what I mean? So, which today we are drinking Rip Its, but that's besides the point. If you want to save 10%, what's the code they need, Jason?
The code is the Soulless Bets. Put that bad boy in at checkout, and you can save yourself 10%.
Ooh, 10%.
Hell yeah! Every
Check it
little
out.
helps.
Calio Cream is a pretty good flavor. Just so you guys are aware. Um, they're a pretty good energy drink company. I like it. It's good for just having around when you just need an extra little boost. You know what I mean?
Yep. And my old ass, when I'm playing my video games, I like it because it helps me get that little bit of extra focus there.
Amen. All right. Back to our program today.
Back to reality. Okay, here we go.
So, like I said before, we are kind of talking about hobbies today. Jason, what were some hobbies you did before the military?
Before the military.
At least legal ones.
That's what I was about to say. Man, to be fair, I don't think I had.
Or you just kind of like hang out with your friends, causing trouble, that type of shit?
Uh, it, so I ain't gonna bullshit nobody. Like I just sat around and smoked a lot of weed. Like, I mean, that's pretty much all I did.
That's fair.
So hobbies, in a sense, was mostly, well, like in the '90s, that bass wave came through, right? So
Oh no, I was born in the 90s. All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm younger than you.
So anybody that's been around, that's on. But anyway, so yeah, they had that big '90s boom that came, or the bass boom that came through, and
What's a
subs
bass
were all the rage, doing the subwoofers and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that bass boom coming out of Miami and whatnot. But so I did stereos. I did a lot of installing stereos. That was my
Did you
hobby.
enjoy doing that?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I still enjoy it. But working on newer cars, I don't
Shit, you
touch.
might have to install a new stereo system for my truck.
Hell yeah, brother, I'm down anytime. But like, but it was but doing all that shit like car stuff, car audios, rims, tires, the fucking LEDs underneath, changing out headlights, all that stuff. That's the type of shit that I really like doing. When I was not working or blazed out of my fucking mind.
Hey,
uh,
there's nothing wrong with being high.
no, no, not at all.
At least it's the good kind of drug and not
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't. Well, I went a little
little self.
higher one other time because I took acid once. Okay, I'll be on. I took it once.
Hey, you gotta have experiences,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, and then I never did anything else ever again. I
You
promise.
sure?
Yes,
You
absolutely.
positive?
Yep.
All right.
So
No needles.
no, hell no, no, nothing in the nose, nothing in the veins. No, just the
Sure.
just your everyday recreational
There's
thing.
nothing wrong with that.
No, no, I didn't think so either. So yeah, no, just working on cars and stuff and just doing all that. That
More of like
was
the electronic side of cars.
yeah, yeah. I went to like the auto body, learn how to fix dents and shit.
Really
Yeah, did that in high school. It's a dope ass class. So I can do like
nice.
minor stuff, but
Okay, okay. Very nice.
geez. What about you, Austin?
Well, I grew up playing basketball, which is
Mm,
very weird, I guess, because I'm not very tall and I'm not very athletic either.
yeah.
uh,
Damn.
I mean, I kind of forced myself to be athletic, but I wasn't supposed to be athletic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I didn't. It didn't come naturally to me. Let's put it that way.
Me neither. That's why
So
I
I
didn't do it.
played basketball pretty much since I was 5 years old. Um, that
Okay.
was kind of my biggest hobby. That's pretty much what I did every day before the army.
Hmm.
I just played basketball, got in pickup games. When I lived out here in Utah, I did like to snowboard. I learned how to snowboard as well. That was fun during the winters.
Mm,
Was I great at it? No, but it was still fun.
yeah.
Uh, no, a lot of my hobbies was primarily basketball because it got me out of my house. Um, and it's a sport I absolutely fucking love. So
There you go. Nothing
then,
wrong with that.
I didn't really do anything besides basketball. That was kind of like my sole purpose before the military. Um, I was decent at school, so I tried to go to college, but I didn't get on a scholarship or
No
anything, so I
pickups or
wasn't that
nothing.
good. So don't think I'm like a fucking
Oh
god or
yeah.
anything about basketball. No, I just fucking love the
Fucking
sport.
pro. It
I
is
could hold.
fucking
Don't get me
pro
wrong. I
over
could hold
here.
my own,
Yeah.
but I wasn't the worst player. But I definitely wasn't an exceptional player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
feel
was just under exceptional and good enough to make the high school team, but I wasn't that great. I could hold
you.
my own against
That's
my high school
pretty
team.
good. That's pretty good.
So, I actually used to go up here up on base all the time when I was a kid.
Mm,
And I would get in the pickup games with the adults. I was like 12 years old when I started doing that, and 12-year-old
damn.
playing against adults up here on the against the airmen and some of the civilians that were working up there.
Yeah.
Um, which I had somebody who used to work for my mom, who up here on base. He vouched for me to start playing with them, um, and that's how I got into that because usually they don't allow like that little of kids playing with them.
Right. Yeah.
So luckily for him, he vouched for me because I played against him enough times,
Mm,
that he vouched for me, and that's how I ended up getting better, honestly. But yeah, so I would do that during the summers. I was up and not on those courts from the time my mom went to work. She'd drop me off at the gym. I would go and be in those pickup games. The games wouldn't start until like the afternoon, so I spent like all day pretty much practicing until the pickup games. Then my mom would get off
nice.
work. She would come pick my ass up, and I did that pretty much 24/7 was basketball. Um, what did you acquire any hobbies when you were in the military?
Um, Racquetball.
Racquetball, really?
Yeah. But,
I would have never guessed.
yeah. No, me neither. But when I was in Mountain Home, my first base, there was a couple of guys that played it. I tried it. Me and my wife played it a lot
I would.
throughout really my whole career. And like every base went to, I was on leagues and shit. Um, but so that was, yeah, that was like the main one though. I didn't really. I still did,
The car
car
stuff.
audio stuff. I maintained that, and then
Do you still like racquetball?
it's been a while. I don't know. I played that. Well, I started playing pickleball.
Ooh, pickleball.
Yeah, so me and my wife started playing pickleball
That's
um,
interesting.
when my
We'll
buddy
get
lived
back to
here.
that one.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of like, well, it's not really like that, um, but yeah, no, so yeah, those little things. Um, but then I got um, started doing mixing my own vape juice.
Ooh.
That was kind of a hobby of mine, being
So
kind of a
your
mixologist.
hobbies kind of more aligned with like cars and like hands-on type of stuff, I guess, like
Yeah.
fixing. I'm gonna just say fixing stuff. It's not really the right term,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's more of like it's not sports related. Does that make sense?
Yes.
For the most part.
Because I did play a lot of video games too. Like when it was,
I mean, I played video games as a kid too, but I
yeah,
was more outside than I was inside playing video games as a kid for me.
yeah. Well, the older I got, so I would say after I retired, as when I really started playing more video games.
Okay.
Because my body doesn't work the way it
As
used
yeah,
to. So for me to go out and do a bunch of stuff, and after that day, I'm just like fucked. My back's fucked. My legs, my knees,
my
fucking everything.
back, my
So
hips, my
yeah.
knees.
So that's why I'm like, I don't really do. I'll do things. I'll work on my truck from time to time, and I'll do things, but I haven't went and done pickleball in a while. I haven't done racquetball
That's all right.
in a while.
No, that's interesting. So throughout my time in the military, I continued playing basketball, not as often as I used to, obviously. Um, I would get up and pick up games whenever I could. Uh, but I actually found a love for lifting weights and going to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of different, but it kind of became like a sanctuary for me, honestly. Um,
Hmm.
then
I feel
I think
that's
that's also when I kind of started also picking up video games a little bit more, is because a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of military members are fucking nerds and they like some nerdy ass shit, and a lot of them do play video games and whatnot. So it was just kind of I grew up with like the advance of technology and that type of stuff. But and I'm not saying
yeah.
growing up I didn't play that type of stuff, because I did. But I was if it was nice out and I could go play basketball, that's where I was. So it was just kind of I've kind of found like this whole sanctuary thing with lifting. I don't know what it is, but hurting myself is calming.
Dude, yeah. That's
It's weird, not like in an emo way, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I feel you. I
if you're a
feel you.
gym rat, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's addicting. Then, yeah. What about now that you're a civilian? You said you started pickleball.
Yeah, I
Now that
started.
since you've gotten out, you kind of picked up pickleball and you start playing video games more often, right?
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, I picked up pickleball, which is actually pretty fun. Um, Learned something about this game called cornhole. I really like that
I
one.
do like
I
cornhole.
fucking love it. Actually,
I
I'm not
played
gonna lie.
fucking cornhole throughout my entire deployments.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only things we had. for entertainment.
It was like growing up in the South. It was like we had horseshoes.
Okay, it's similar.
It
Yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah.
It is. But my buddy, he introduced it to me just like he did pickleball, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So, so though, yeah, those I like a lot. Um, and then, yeah, I mean, hanging out with my grandkids now, 2 and 4, and
I better not have any grandkids right now.
yeah, no, and
My kids
then,
are 5 and 3 right now, so they better not have any grandkids.
hell no, and then playing some video games here and there. So
So I mean, are you? Do you like games and are you pretty good at them now?
the video
The
games,
video games.
well, I could say that I can hold my own when need be, but my wife is better than I am. She hates it when I say that, but she really is. Um, and um, I don't know. Can I shout out
Yeah,
my?
shut up.
So I do have a Twitch channel. We're gonna be kind of playing around on that as well later on. Later on. But if you just look up Slick with a Red on Twitch, you'll see me. If you want to come by and say hello and watch a half-ass old-ass streamer, then come on down. That's, but yeah, I've gotten better. Technology's gotten better,
Shit, I'm horrible
but
at games.
yeah.
Like if it's like where it's just me playing the career mode, I'm fine. I'm
Oh
like a
yeah.
god, right? But when it comes to playing online with other people, fuck, dude. My buddies used to use me so they could go find the fucking enemies. They'd send me out all by myself, and just I would be the one that
Mm-hmm.
they would use to find their
They're
targets.
over here.
I was more than happy to oblige. I am not good at video games when it comes to online playing.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, when I was stationed in Kentucky, I had me and one of the buddies I was working with. We were like, you know what, like let's just start playing Call of Duty
Mm-hmm.
after work, right? And I had legitimately this fucking 12-year-old kid just fucking marking my ass and talking shit to me, and I was like, I've been to fucking combat, but I can't fucking win at this game.
It's a
Like,
whole
what the
different monster. Yeah.
fuck? And it's just literally a fucking 12-year-old kid just talking shit about me.
Yeah. But I have to admit, though, the old school lobbies from Call of Duty were absolutely the best. You get done with a match, everybody's talking shit. They took that away. It's sad now.
I'm not very good at video games, so I guess that's why I don't really play. But like I said,
Yeah.
when it's single player and I'm playing career mode, I'm like a god.
There you go. Everybody's got their thing then.
But I never claimed to be good at video games. Uh,
Yeah.
I'll play them, but
Yeah.
we'll have to do a Twitch stream of us playing, and I will show you how bad I am.
Yeah. This will be interesting.
That would be very interesting. No, for me, my hobbies when I got out of the military. So, uh, I kind of slowed down on basketball. Um, I kind of picked it up a little bit because my son just had his first season this year.
Right.
So I got to teach him that, which I was so fucking happy about. But I've kind of stopped a majority of all my hobbies when I got out of the military, believe it or not.
Mm.
So I'm trying to get back to the gym because I'm becoming a lazy fat piece of shit. So I'm slowly trying to get back into that.
Yep. The disgusting fat body. Same.
So and again, I'm kind of picking up basketball a little bit more because my son's has a little bit of an interest in it,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter, she likes sports as well. She just picks up things super quick. So she's wanting to try. Both my kids are wanting to try all these different sports.
Mm.
But as of right now, my son wanted to do basketball this year, so we did basketball. Uh, so I'm kind of getting back into those things. And one thing I did forget to mention when I was in the military, I picked up shooting. I love shooting and working on guns. Those became like
Oh yeah.
really big hobbies of mine. Like, I don't know what it is about guns. I don't know if this is just because I was in the infantry or what, but shooting guns and cleaning the guns calm me down. Does that is that weird to say?
It'd probably be weird for some, but
Like
those
it,
that don't quite understand,
yeah, and
that.
I guess
But
it kind of it calms me down. So I've kind of picked up shooting. I love building ARs and those type of builds. Like I'm actually starting. I want to do an AK build.
mm,
Uh, I want to upgrade my hunting rifle to more of a competition hunting rifle setup, like a MDT. I don't know if you know what MDT is.
no,
So it's this company that builds chassis for rifles, mostly
okay,
bolt action rifles, and uh, they kind of like they have hunting designs, but it's still to help balance it out and make it more have a better precision on it. Does that make sense?
yes,
So
yes,
there I'm looking into doing something like that for my hunting rifle.
okay,
Just because how I was taught to shoot was by the army.
right,
And using the M4A1, right? It's like a pistol grip. So
yeah,
I, with my ergonomics on how I was trained, I've noticed I've struggled with the normal hunting rifle designs of it.
mm,
So for me, I want to have that pistol grip feeling again because I know how to manipulate
you've
it a little bit
grown
better. I've grown
accustomed
accustomed
to
to it,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's another hobby of mine is guns and stuff. I even thought about going to Sonoran Desert Institute. Have you heard of that
I
company?
have actually, I have,
So yeah, I thought about going to them to learn about gunsmithing and that type of stuff, and
yeah,
also to learn about ballistics,
yes,
understanding ballistics better,
yeah, yeah,
and the different types of ballistics and whatnot. I think it fascinates me. So that is some another big hobby of mine that I've kind of grown into. Um, then another one I'm kind of growing into also is off roading a little bit. Not necessarily like rock crawling or anything like that, but
yeah.
just taking like my truck out on dirt roads and getting it muddy is just fun for me.
The little mudding,
Yeah, a little
yeah.
mudding,
I
but
used to do that back
also
in the day too.
like I used to do mudding with my dad growing
Hmm.
up, and there's a lot of type of mudding that I don't prefer because if you get stuck, you're fucking stuck.
Yeah,
You know
you gotta
what
be with some fucking people
I mean?
for sure.
But I always find it fun taking like the back roads and the dirt roads and in my truck and being able to feel it like just eat the fucking bumps. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's fascinating to me. Plus, it makes my truck look cooler.
there you go.
So no,
Hell
I
yeah.
have a few hobbies I like, but it's mostly working out, guns, and building my truck. Like those are kind of like my go-to hobbies. I'm trying to get back into basketball. Um,
Yeah.
the more I play with my son, the more I want to get back into it. But again, I'm fat, old, not as old as you, but
Yeah,
I,
crusty
I'm
precipice.
aging. I'm aging, and my joints are really fucked.
Hmm.
So try and get back into it is a little slower pace than I'd like. And just
Yeah,
don't really have time for a lot of hobbies anymore.
yeah. Time is a big one
Yeah,
for sure.
because
But
like I care about spending time with my family. Like
yeah,
I think that's my number one hobby as a civilian is spending time with my family.
yeah, because now you have time to.
Exactly, and
So
we're not
it's
always doing training where we're gone for weeks just for training, then
yeah,
immediately deploying after training and not pulling
yeah.
24-hour guard shifts
Yeah, I never had to do any of
on the
that.
barracks.
I was a dorm manager,
Yeah,
but
you
only
guys call it
for
door managers. Ours were
eight
like
hours a
CQ
day.
shifts or staff
Yeah,
duty.
they had CQs in tech school, but I was gonna say I did forget one thing though, which is kind of weird because it's like a big part of everything. But
Maybe that's one of our hobbies that we share, forgetting shit.
yeah, I got CRS. Can't remember shit. The music. music.
Music, yeah.
Because when I was younger, when I was in high school,
I forgot that too.
yeah, I was like wanting to be in a band.
Okay.
And I met a guy. He played drums. He was fucking amazing in it. He had a couple of guys that played guitar, and they were amazing. And we were going to try and do something, but one of the guys, um, one of the friends of the band, we didn't really have a band, but we did a lot of practice and stuff. One of the guys, he died, and then it was kind of uh, everybody kind of went their separate
Separate
ways.
ways, yeah.
And then after I graduated and I went into the military, because I was gonna sing. That's what I was gonna do for those games because I didn't know how to play any instrument. But then when I joined the military, I went to work down at McDonald's. That was a second job because you don't make shit, you know, as a
When you're a
fucking
private,
nose striper down there.
private or airman.
Yeah, airman basic. And I met up a couple of guys and I was like talking to them. I was like, yeah. They're like, yeah, let's fucking start a band, man. I'm like, dope. So the one guy wanted to play guitar, another guy wanted to do something. He didn't really do anything. And I was like, fuck it, I'll play the drums because I want to play the drums. I've always wanted to play the
Oh,
drums.
yeah.
I thought it'd be cool as shit.
Just beating
So
on shit.
yeah, I definitely like to beat on shit. So like we fucking played a lot. I learned a lot um, with him and some of the folks that we hung
Yeah.
around and played with. But
Yeah.
the and then when I got stationed in Japan, I sold the drum set because um, we were going to Japan. I didn't have any fucking place to put it. Um, and then there was a couple of guys there that played, so I bought another drum set from a guy in Japan. And then we actually played and learned a bunch of stuff together and actually opened up for some folks in Japan, which was kind of interesting. It was fun with the local bars down there. So we were actually making waves. And then um, once I left Japan, that was pretty much it. I was into that dream. My kids were getting older and
Yeah.
everything, and I didn't have any place to really put anything.
So for me, I don't like looking at me now. You wouldn't have thought of it, but
Mm-hmm.
I used to write rap lyrics.
Hey.
So it's kind of I used to do music as
Ah.
well. Um, and all I would do is find like beats off of YouTube, and I'd write the songs.
Oh, okay.
Like I would write the lyrics. I recorded a couple of my own on SoundCloud. Remember SoundCloud? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like
We're gonna have to find those.
it was for me. It was more. Let's not, because they are. It's cringe.
uh,
It's major cringe. But it was a stress reliever and helped me. Besides basketball, it helped me get through a lot of my stuff, and that's
dude,
what I. That's why I used it for.
you seen where Post Malone started, right?
Yes,
So
I.
I mean, it can't be that bad.
Or Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
no, but it was kind of just one of those things. I never really. I think at one point when I was like way younger, I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do, but I think as high school went on, I just kind of stopped. I think
Yeah.
it was just then it just kind of. I think my wife has all the lyrics still. I think she kept all the keeps it in a shoebox still.
Oh, yeah, it's locked away
Yeah,
so nobody
so
can see it.
I think she still has them. To be honest with you, but yeah, no, I
Mm.
want to do music, but it's kind of funny because I grew up listening to a lot of rap and that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but at the same time, in my family, my dad liked the '90s and 2000 rock, obviously classic rock, right?
Hell yeah, yep.
So my dad's favorite band was like Pink Floyd.
I love Pink Floyd.
I do too. But my mom, she also mainly listened to country. So
Mm.
I kind of had a weird. Then my brother listened to ska.
Ah, yes,
So if you don't know what ska is, it's interesting.
yes. Look it up.
Look it up. But so it was just kind of funny because then I listened to rap. So we hit all these fucking genres growing up. I didn't really get into what you and I really kind of listen to, the screamo type of stuff now,
Yeah.
right? Until I met my wife back in high school. So
So she guided you on the right path. Huh?
she kind of put me on the right path of screamo. But I still listen. Don't get me wrong. I still listen
Yeah.
to all the other genres, right?
Yeah, I
But
do too. I'm not gonna
I've
lie.
I've definitely noticed that that's kind of my main genre now. So going from writing rap music to listening to screamo is kind of completely different, but
Yeah,
it's interesting.
it
But
is interesting for
it
sure.
definitely is a hobby. Even just listening to music is can be a hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's interesting how we change throughout the years.
it is. I've gotten my music taste has gotten a lot heavier than what it used
Yeah,
to be. So I don't know. Maybe I've gotten
I
angrier
think with
as the
mine's
time goes.
more different
Uh,
types
yeah, I mean,
because
there's a huge
the
mix, but
I like the old gangster rap type of music,
dude,
right?
I'll put NWA on every once in a
I
while.
will listen to Under You, but I mainly listen to like 50 Cent and Tupac when I was growing up, and Eminem.
Oh
I know
yeah,
Eminem's not really gangster rap, but he
no,
was just a fucking rap god in general. So, but those were kind
yeah.
of like the even Biggie. I listened to Biggie growing up too a lot. So I kind of those were like kind of my main.
It's funny too because I have to remember that I'm older than
You are older than me. I
you.
was born
So I'm
in
like,
I was born in '95. All right.
yes, I'm like, I gotta remember.
I was born in '95, so a lot of my rap genre was early 2000s.
Yes, yes.
So, like, I
I,
remember when Bow Wow was Lil Bow Wow.
yeah, yeah,
You are older, don't worry.
yes.
But I do like the classic rock, like Pink, Floyd. I fucking love Queen, obviously. Can't go wrong with Queen or the Beatles.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Zeppelin.
even Led Zeppelin. I fucking love Led Zeppelin.
ACDC. ACDC is
ACDC.
one of my as far as like classic rock goes, ACDC is one of my favorite.
I do like AC.
Yeah.
All right, but we're not talking about music.
Yes,
We're talking
yes.
about
We
hobbies, guys.
well,
No,
you
it's
did say music could be a hobby. So we could
hob.
tie it in. So
We could tie it
there we
in.
go. Okay. So,
Listening to music can be
yes.
a hobby.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Yes.
it's just interesting on how our hobbies can change throughout the years. At least for
Hmm.
me, it's interesting. You used to smoke weed, and now you like playing video games
Smoke
and playing
weed every
pickleball.
day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, if I would have never
I
joined the
went
military,
from
then
writing shitty rap music to playing basketball and uh, to now shooting guns and weightlifting.
I mean, so the rap music and the
But
basketball. I
it
mean,
ties in.
yeah.
It
So
does tie in,
so that
especially
makes sense. Yeah,
it did make sense, and I think that did play a big part of why I listened to rap was playing basketball. To be honest with
yeah.
you,
So
especially when the movie Like Mike came out with Bow Wow. Do you remember that movie?
no,
Oh, okay, don't worry about it.
I remember White Man Can't Jump.
I do remember that
That was a
movie
good
too.
movie.
That was a funny
That was
movie,
a good
and it's still true. We
movie.
can't jump.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I'll admit it. I'm
yeah,
white. I can say it.
yeah.
But I'm also only 5'10" and I can't dunk. So,
You don't
but
want me out on the basketball court.
hey, if I'm doing the Twitch thing, you gotta play basketball with me.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm all for it, man. I mean,
I'll
I'm
go.
always up for whatever, man.
We can keep it at my kid's height if you want.
I'll be dunking on fools. Ah, like Godzilla.
But no, just tell us, guys, what how your guys' hobbies changed in the comments below, guys. We would see how
Dude,
funny and how we can troll on each other's hobbies.
dude,
We're
yeah.
not. We have stuff that we all like to do.
Yep.
Not all of us are gonna. Our hobbies and alignments are gonna all line up together.
No.
But tell us what you guys have, what your hobbies are. Uh, get wild in the comments. Fucking, who cares if you troll? Just don't take anything to heart. We're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
So no worries about that,
All
guys.
fun. All fun.
Don't forget about our sponsor, Doobie. You can save 10% by typing in what?
The soulless
All
bits.
right. Then we have a GoFundMe if you guys want to support the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it is the Soulless Vets as well.
Yep.
Um, so that will help us maybe get future merch.
It'll
Helps
help
get
us progress in our
progress
journey.
what we're trying to do in our
Yeah.
like Slick Willie Red said was the journey.
Yes.
So, rip it if you're listening. We would love to talk to you guys. We love the fucking drinks, especially when we're
Yep.
downrange.
Hmm.
So, rip it. You guys are a godsend.
Hell yeah. Thanks for supporting the troops.
Yeah, thank you, definitely.
Absolutely.
Especially these tribute cans that we've been drinking today.
Yep.
But yeah, that is all I got for today. But before we leave, there is something I is hold dear to my heart, which is watching each other's backs,
Mm-hmm.
um, and being proud of your service. I'll
Yep.
start with being proud of your service. We can't forget about it. I know I keep harping on this, but the reason why I harp on it is because when I was in, it was kind of almost shameful to show that you were in the military. I'm not saying wearing like your fucking uniform belt with your fucking jeans and combat boots to the fucking bar. I'm not talking about that type of shit. That shit's just fucking weird.
No.
But
Yeah.
like, I have this hat for my buddy Larry, and people are like, "Why are you wearing it? It shows that you were in the military." Fuck that. Be proud of your service. Be proud of who you served with. Um, Even if you fucking hated their guts, be proud that you got to serve with them
Yep.
because you don't know if they're gonna die at their next unit when they deploy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's be proud of those things. Be proud of your service, and if one of you, yourself, your buddies, people you work with, and you know that they're a veteran dealing with PTSD or just any trauma or just are kind of suicidal, um, reach out to them. Check on each other. Catch back up. You never know if they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I'll give an example. I had one of my buddies that I deployed with, and I wasn't on the mission with him, but I got to see his ISR when they were on, and he was asking me questions if he killed a guy that he can't remember. And so, just me trying to give him the best information I could, was I try to help him get that clarification that he needed. And it's just a simple fucking text messages that we were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reach out. It helps. Um, but can't, if you don't have any of those buddies, there is a 24-hour confidential crisis support line. You can dial 988 and then press 1. If you go to veteranscrisisline.net, they have a online chat that you can do, like just a little chat box. That's the route you want to do.
Nice.
If you don't want to do that and you just want to go in the comfort of your home, you can text 838-255. So there are ways to get some help. Um, don't be afraid to reach out for each other. Look out. Be proud
Yep.
of what you guys have done,
Yep.
no matter how small or how big.
Yep.
Uh, a lot of combat vets are dealing with the PTSD, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say it's easy to get through, but having the brothers that you surf with does and talking about it does help. So, at least in my case, sometimes it's a hard, tough pill to swallow with a lot of it. I wasn't the best soldier. I know I wasn't. Uh, Jason, I'm pretty sure you felt the same way. You weren't the best airman, right?
Oh yeah. No.
So, we're not perfect.
No.
We did what we had to do to survive, and we looked out for each other. So,
Yep.
keep it going. I'll just say another cliche thing: watch each other six.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
Jason, is there anything you want to add to our hobbies episode?
Maybe just one thing.
What's up?
Hobbies are much more fun with Rip It. Come on, Rip It. You got to get with us, guys. Come on, we'll
It's
help you
also
out.
fun when you just let loose and just enjoy
It
it.
does.
Just enjoy
It
your fucking hobbies, guys. I don't care how fucking strange it is. Just enjoy it. As long as it's legal.
does. Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
guys. Well, thanks again for joining us on the Soulless Vets podcast. Again, I am your host, Awesome, the Solus Johnson, and as always, we have Slick, Willie Red, Jason Tolbert.
Whoop whoop.
Join us next time on our next episode.
Hell
Peace,
yeah.
guys.
Later, guys.